Hello, overland tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Curse of the Four Azure Bonds with me, Blue Ankylo. Last episode, we finished one of the bonds. Woohoo! One down, four to go. And today we're going to travel around the big map. So, one thing I did, and I want to show off right away, is to figure out sort of where to go. This should be Flan up there, I believe. But if I load up this screen, you remember this map from the journal. So, you know, Tilverton... there's a bunch of places. It kind of looks like there's green circles and white squares. I don't know. Green circles might mean something. White squares might mean something. I don't know. White squares for elves and green circles for humans. I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go to Hap first on the listing of this hint book. Mostly, I just want to go to a town, and it does say village of Haptooth after the fire knives thing. I don't know. Basically, I really need to get a town so we can sell some stuff, and I don't know for sure. So, other than that, I'm going to head towards the bottom right, but we'll see how it goes. Journey? Come on. Journey on. All right. From where you may journey. So they will say sort of what the names are. Shadowdale, Ashbenford, or the Dagger Falls. I think the Dagger Falls is the one to the north, and then Shadowdale and Ashbenford, I think. How will you travel? I think we'll follow the trail. We'll be totally fine. As long as the spiders don't get us, we'll be okay. The mountains rise into an impassable wall, broken only by Tilver's Gap. Flying shapes spiral down from the snowy peaks. Spiders, wyverns, you know, whatever. Oh, hippogriffs. I remember these guys. You want to look at the journal for hippogriffs? It's been a while since we fought any of these things. Hippogriffs. Level 3. This should be super easy then. So, how many do you think there are? Is there like 50 or is there 2? I would say... I don't know for sure. I kind of zipped through a lot of that. I say there's probably not very many. Did Mystic of Ba just get 2 attacks? That doesn't seem like something that normally happens for clerics. Or did he get counterattacked? Sounds like there's quite a few hippogriffs. But they are going down quite effectively. Could be a lot worse. Yeah, we're totally good. These guys are nothing. We probably won't get very much experience or anything, but... yeah, 80 experience. Woo! Hope you guys are happy about that. You're at the edge of Ashbenford. I have no idea what Ashbenford is. Let's enter it and see what happens. You're in Ashbenford. What will you visit? Alright, well there's a store here. That's what I really wanted. Buy. So they've got all the normal stuff. Oh, it's double price from the other place. Notice the plate mail is 800. That's expensive. We can appraise our jewelry here. Can we ID our stuff? Looks like we probably can. 200 bucks. That's the same as always. There you go. Ooh, Frostbrand. That sounds awesome. All right, sorry, I gotta take a small break here. I'll be right back. Don't worry about it. Right back. And we are back. Sorry for the small cut, folks. But anyway, not to negate the excitement here. A Longsword 3 Frostbrand is probably the best weapon we've ever seen in the entire series thus far. +3 gives us +3 Thaco, as well as +3 damage. And Frostbrand, I mean, I don't know specifically, but it's probably something like +1d6 ice damage, maybe 1d8, or even 2d6 if you're really lucky. Maybe you could look it up. It's probably an item, if you look at like the first edition D&D guides, the books and stuff, whatever the name of all the fancy books are. There's probably an entry for something like this, and you can see what they recommend statting it as. That doesn't mean that's what the game gave it necessarily, but other than that, I don't know how to look it up, other than just randomly testing it. Anyway, that's really good. You know what I should have done before I started before I started identifying stuff is I should have gone to the inn. Welcome to the Asha Benford Arms. Luckily, we don't even have to pay anymore, but what I really want to do is cast Detect Magic. Right? Detect Magic, cast. And then it should last to go into the store. And then this way we'll only be we'll only need to identify stuff that's obviously enchanted. Now, I'm hoping we have enough money to identify everything and still train up. I think identifying is my first priority, though, to be honest. Alright, so, flail and broadsword. Now, as always, you could just sell them, and it kind of says, by the way, it's probably magical, you know. Even if you didn't detect magic. This is not a deal, no. ID, $200, flail +1. I actually didn't make any money off that, so I kind of, assuming I sell it, it's actually, you know, it didn't help me out. Huh. No, it's not a deal. I was just curious how much it would be worth. Also, you know, while I'm here, I really should clean up some inventory. So the chainmail is worth a little bit. I don't know. Picking up all this stuff like I did, probably not really worth your time, to be honest. But I did anyway, because I thought I'd have a chance to sell it quicker than that. But it took me a long time to get to a store, because we got locked in jail and stuck in a dungeon. Okay. And Christina. Let's see, what is this? This is the one of the +1 ones, I believe. Oh, it's Flame Tongue. Oh, it's a good one too. So it's only got the +1 enchantment, but it's probably another, you know, +1 to 6 fire damage or something as well. Very nice stuff, actually. Really good for a first dungeon for loot, I would say. Yeah. I mean, it says damage 1d8 +7, but the magic damage, the fire damage, is probably on top of that. Well, it has to be. Alright. I don't think Elric is ever going to use... Oh, right. I gave him... Right. I forgot. We got this on, like, the second video, so it's been a while. I forgot what it was. Extra healing. Now, these potions, last time I never managed to use... Okay, you can't actually identify those. That's annoying. I'll try to remember to use them this time around, but it's difficult, right? The potion of extra healing, I think it casts a cure serious wounds, basically, so it could heal a little bit more. Giant strength, I can't remember. I think giants are like 19 or 20 base strength. You know, some of these are useful. It's just, it's hard to really find a good time for them. I like to save them. Oops, no, sell. Give me that 7 gold. It's important. Alright. Alucard. You need to do some identifying. So, Bracers of AC4 is very, very nice. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. And Flail +2. Pretty good. These are cursed. I'll ID them anyway. Bracers of AC, I still get 1,000 gold for them either way. So, they were Bracers of Armor Class 10, which is your base armor class, plus they're cursed, so it's kind of horrible. Anyway, ID. We'll have to check those scrolls out now. Identify, and get rid of the old one, so I remember. Get rid of the old one. Girdle of the Dwarves. Interesting. I don't know what that would do. Elven Chainmail is not magical. Still worth a fair bit, but... It wasn't as good as Banded Mail, right? So I don't see why you would use it in this game, unless it's enchanted. It is a Necklace of Missiles, and it is a Mace +2. Okay. So everything we've got left here is good. I still haven't figured out what the Unstone does. I don't know what the Girdle of the Dwarves would do. You'd think Dwarves would be Constitution, but 17. Oh, it did. It was +1. I didn't notice this last episode. I think the fact that there's still a 17 there has threw me off. So it's +1 Constitution, but -1 Charisma. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. It also might be Constitution up to 18. Let's find out if if we give that to, like, Fella, for instance, he's currently got 18 Constitution. View items. Equip the girdle. The manliest girdle of all. And he does go to 19. Okay. So what this means is basically anyone but Mystic of Ba will benefit from this in the sense that they'll gain +1 HP per level up. So who do I give this to? I think we give it to Alucard, because he's kind of the lowest on HP right now. Didn't he have more? I thought when he got a level up, he went from 57 to 63. Didn't that happen? I thought that happened. It does, to me, look like our stats are a little bit different than the last time I looked at them. Well, I'm still going to give it to Alucard. Give him that bonus +1 girdle. It's a very manly girdle, sorry. You know, it should go to Christina, of course, but her HP is doing pretty good. She's the second highest. That actually... Oh, you know what this is doing? Is it retroactively changing his HP? And it's messing with our stats a little bit. Oh, that's interesting to know. So it's 60 now. It was 57 a second ago. That puts it back to 57. Oh, that is tricky. I wonder if it's permanently lowered us because of weird rounding issues. It shouldn't change Mystic of Ba's because he doesn't have a fighter class. So his stays the same at 49. Yeah, because his Constitution bonus stops at 16. He doesn't get anything for having more than 16. Trade. So what if you give it to Earth Darkness, who has, like, really high... Will it go to 20? 115 and 19. So it gives him +7 HP. And... So it's giving him basically his level -1 in bonus HP. I didn't think there was anything that went retroactive like that. And then I unequipped it and he kept it? This is, like, totally weird. It shouldn't have done that. He went from 115 to 122. And then I unequipped it and he stayed at 122. Alright, Fella McGubbins, your turn for the Girdle of Magic. 71 to 75. Sure. Unequip it. Goes back down to 71. Okay. Christina. Maybe that's because Earth Darkness has higher than 18 con. And the game just can't math it. Okay, so 76 to 67? What? 64? It's like it's recalculating what their HP should be. Well, I'm sorry you guys are, like, permanently losing HP here, for most of you that are permanently losing. But I'm kind of curious as to how this is working. Trying to figure out the math. I can always edit you back up if I decide I need to, but that is weird. 70, down to 68, down to 65. Very curious. See, when I, between games, just to fill you guys in, I had to make new characters because the importing of the old characters kind of caused them to bug out when they got leveled up. So all of these characters I created in Curse of the Azure Bonds, and they started with their default level 4 or 5 stats that you get when you make a new character. And I just sort of, I used our character editor to just apply the amount of experience that the same character had in the first game, and I just cheated in a bit of money. So I used the in-game leveling system to get them to the same point they were in the first game. So there's no way our HP should have been higher. Like, I haven't been editing it up, right? Like, I haven't cheated. I've just been using the in-game's leveling system. And then, since we started this game, we've just been getting levels up naturally. I haven't done any HP editing. So that is really weird, how we lost some. Well, I'm still going to give it to Alucard. 3 HP. I guess if you're a multi-class, you get like your fighter level divided by 2 or divided by 3 in HP. And if you're a single class, you get your fighter level in HP or something like that. However the math works. It's just... That's very unusual. That was not what I was expecting. Anyway, I haven't figured out this thing yet. I don't know what that does. It's probably Charisma. You might be able to test it out here. Let's see. View items. So he should be at 17 Charisma. If I equip this, still 17. Okay, well, I don't know what it does then. Maybe I'll look it up between episodes or something, but I don't want to waste any more time here. Okay, so that part's done. Pool, how much money we got? We actually have a lot of money. I don't think I need to appraise my gems right now. Let's just share it. And there's probably nothing to buy. Unless you want plate mail for double price the normal. Which I don't. Alright, let's head to the hall for training. So, Philip McGubbins, you're a level 7-7 Cleric Ranger. Probably get a Cleric level up. Yes, indeed. Even more spells to be had. And you did get a little bit of HP. I'm not going to worry about it. I think we've got enough HP now that it's fine. It's just... The fact that we lost a little bit from the girdle is confusing me a lot. Elric, 7-7 Fighter Mage. I don't know what you're going to get a level up in, honestly. Mage, sure. 65. Now, I never did decide what I wanted to pick for my second, 4th level spell. Remove Curse is kind of covered by the... I should have looked at my magic user scrolls in case there was spells there. But yeah, Remove Curse is kind of covered by the clerics. Charm Monsters works on a variable number of monsters based on their level. Fear and Confusion work... Let me double check which one I like better here. Yeah, we'll probably get either Confusion or Fear for our first one. Let's have a quick look. I kind of forget the exact what they do. Was it the journal that has it? No, it's the manual. So we go back to level 4, mage spells. Confusion affects 2 to 16. They have to make a saving throw each round or stand confused, enrage, or flee, or berserk. Sounds, not bad. Fear causes all within its area to flee. What's its area, though? It's a mystery. This game, I don't think, has the handy-dandy little chart. There's charts that show you... Oh, it's right here. This is exactly what I was talking about. So Fear is a 6x3 cone, 1 round per level. Confusion is a 3 radius, probably circle. So... Okay, 3 radius, 5 diameter. Oh man, I'm confused. Fireball was 2 or 3 radius. So I think a 2 radius is the same as a 5 diameter as far as the game thinks. It's weird that they use 2 different terminology. So if it's 3 radius, that's the same. Confusion has the same radius, same area of effect as a indoor fireball, which is huge, and affects a lot of enemies. 2 to 16. It probably rolls 2 d8s, and you get that number confused, unless they save. Fear has no range, though. It's just a cone in front of you. So Confusion looks like it's a little bit easier to cast, maybe, because cone spells are fiddly. And a 0 range means you have to target directly in front of you. And the the Fumble is a 1 range per level, which is tough. Yeah, okay. We're going to give Confusion a try first. I do promise... I want to try out the spells more often. I have a habit of, basically just sticking with Fireballs and Ice Storms, even though they're not necessarily the best. So, Confusion first. Okay. And hopefully you got a little bit of HP there. I wasn't really paying attention. Alucard. Level 8 Thief. Just what we needed. 4 HP there. Not bad. And Mystic of Ba. Level 8 Cleric. Got 6 HP. And a level 8 Mage. Woo. You did not get any... Oh, right. Sorry, I have to pick a spell first. I'm going to let Mystic get Charm Monsters. And we'll have two different ones to check out. Alright, good. Everyone's trained up. We had enough money for it. Didn't have to sell any of our stuff, basically. We still got a fair bit of money. I think because some of you guys didn't actually train up. Yeah, so 500 platinum if you didn't train up. +3 longsword is great. Alright, good. So, we got a couple new spells to describe in. What is fella ready? He's got Cure and Neutralize, Pray, Dispel, Cure Disease. So if I want to add something, either another Cure or maybe a Protection from Evil. Cure Serious Wounds is pretty good, though. We'll pick up another one of those. And 3rd level spells. He's got Cure Disease. Someone else has Cure Blindness. It doesn't really happen very often. Cause Blindness kind of seems like a waste of time. Let's pick up a Dispel Magic just for emergencies. Seems pretty good, right? Well, he's got 2 Dispel Magics at that point. Maybe I should... Okay, hold on. No. I prefer to get Protection from Evil, right? And an extra Prayer. Prayer is really good. So an extra one of those is probably better. More buffing spells, basically. Christina, you get another level 1 cleric spell for some reason. Maybe I forgot to rememorize something. Oh, detect magic. That's all that is. Yeah. Ah, that one. Elric. So you can have your second confusion or your second ice storm or a confusion. I mean, ice storm isn't that great, so having one of each is probably fine. And I haven't even memorized a haste yet because I've been loading up on fireballs. We'll stick with fireballs for now. Haste is too good. I try not to use it unless it's an emergency. Alright. Oops. Memorize. And we get a couple more spells down here. Again, I'll throw in a Charm Monsters. And, maybe, hold on. Cast. He's currently got a Cure Serious and a Protection from Evil. Let's memorize another Neutralize Poison, because that's really bad. Charm Monsters. We'll throw in... He already has 2 Fireballs, I believe. I'll give Mystic a Haste for emergencies. And, because he's also my main spellcaster, I don't expect him to be doing a whole lot of the praying. I mean, we have a lot of prayer charges across the group, so we don't need that many. I'll give him another utility spell, like Remove Curse, because obviously we're going to get cursed now and then. And he already had Blindness and Dispel Magic. He actually didn't have any healing spells. That's kind of a mistake. Sorry, guys. Just a sec. Just want to get this right. So, Ice Storm, Charm Monsters. No. Dang it. No. Memorize. He's already got Ice Storm. Charm Monsters. Neutralize Poison. Haste. And at least... Oh, there is no healing spell in 3rd level. Oh, man, I'm so dumb. I don't know. He's already got Remove Curse, and let's give him a Cure Disease. Quit wasting time, Blue. Quit wasting time. Alright, we got lots of spells. Store memorized spells, so I don't have to go through all that again. Let's also fix everyone from the horrible thingamajigger that was killing us. Save, and exit. Okay. We can go to the temple. The temple can apparently appraise your jewelry as well. It can also heal us, like before. No big deal. And then the bar. We have to check out the bar, right? What you are in Riverside Ale House. What will you do? Relax. You overhear Tavern Tale 28. Yay, something to read. Alright, Tavern Tale 28. There's a lot of Tavern Tales here. Well, maybe we'll go through 3. 2 ships have been lost traveling to Shadow Vale. The river's gotten very dangerous. Alright. And relax again. Tavern Tale 55. Alright, let's go get that. The Cormyr representative was preparing to leave after hearing the king found his daughter. But he was called back because she escaped again. Yeah, we kind of know about that. Silly Tavern Tale. One more. Number 47. A party of insects was seen heading into the forest, heading for Myth-Drenor. Alright, that's all the Tavern Tales I can handle. Let's get out of here. Have a drink. Oh, let's have some whiskey. Another Tavern Tale. Well, we had to have a drink before we left. What was that? 41? Something huge and skeletal has found a lair to the south. That sounds great. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm surprised we went so long without getting in a fight. Anyway, we had a good time. We all had a drink. Let's go. Let's journey on. We're going to head to the Standing Stone. Should be to the east. We will take the trail. You are ambushed by fire knives. Look, haven't we killed them all already? Well, these are different. They have crossbows, but... See, remember when we got ambushed by fire knives, or we got ambushed by somebody, and the crossbows destroyed us? I think they were full of it. There's no way that we would be killed by crossbows. I kind of didn't need to go as far north as I went. I didn't really have a choice there, though. Can't move diagonally. Dang it, can I... No, I don't think there's any way to get where I was trying to go in that turn. We'll just guard. Fella McGubbins. At least you got in close enough to attack one of these guys. A fighter with a light crossbow and horrible garbage AC. Good hit. Oops. Guarding. Quit shooting arrows at Mystic. Used to be that would cause him problems. Oh, we can't even go there. Now that he's got Cleric as a second class, luckily for him, he doesn't have to worry about arrows quite so much as the normal mage would. Alright. Yeah, we're going to slaughter these guys. This is what you get for interrupting our journey. Don't mess with my team. Even Mystic of Ba can hit pretty hard nowadays. Flame Sword. I like it that our swords are named now. I mean, they're identified, so it's cool. Flame Tongue. Miss. Frostbrand. 12 damage. Nothing that impressive, honestly. Oops, no. There we go. Alright, that was pretty smooth. Do we get any experience at least? 400, nothing really exciting. And, you know, we could probably sell the broadsword and the chainmail for a little bit of money, but Last time we ended up with too much money anyway, so we're fine. You are at the Standing Stones. A grey-robed man sits against a stone, his face covered in shadow. He speaks. You presently serve 4 masters. Return to me when you have slain 3 more. Then you shall achieve your destiny. Is this like... See the little green square right above us? Is this where we go to get rid of the final one with Big T? And we have to figure out how to get rid of, you know, the majority of our seals first? Anyway, let's thank him. He continues. Seek red to the south. Well, that's kind of where I was trying to go. We can patrol the forest? Maybe later. Journey on to hills far as by the sea, south of Flan. We were just in Ashabenford. Isombra? I didn't end up where I was trying to get to, but we'll go this way for now. How do you get there? We'll take the trail. You are at the edge of Isombra. Enter the city. Alright, well, it's just like the other place, I guess. What am I doing? Buy. At least they charge you normal prices here. Composite longbows. Nothing that looks really good, to be honest. We could afford composite longbows now, but I don't... Well, let's find out. I don't think they're going to be as good as our fine composite longbows from the last game that cost like 10 grand. But I'm curious. So, we have to unequip this and this. I actually sold his old bow anyway. Oops. No, it's just 1d6 with no strength bonus, no THAC0 bonus. So it's fine, and I guess I needed something for his ranged attack, seeing as I sold his bow. Let's go to the temple. What are we doing here? Is there anything to do? Bar? You're in an outdoor bar overlooking the woods. Relax. Tail 60. Okay. Huge shapes have flown over the forest heading south. Okay. Can we go south from here then? Exit. Leave. Journey on or camp. Oh, wait, I see. There was this little... I didn't even notice that on the map. There was a little stopping point between the two big squares. Okay. Journey on. Hap. That's where I've been trying to get to, because that's what the hint book suggested going to first. So, there we go. We shall take the wilderness for once. Sailing across the sky are great black shapes. Oh, not again. Wait, what? Guys. Well. Well. Yeah. Well, they're only 48 HP. It could be a lot worse. A dragon's attack is based specifically on its HP. Its max HP, not its current HP. So, if you ever see a dragon with like 200 HP, you're all dead. But 48, I think we can handle. Cast. I wish we had something that saved against acid. I believe black dragons have an acid attack. If everyone was close together, protection from evil would work. Well, maybe. I think it counts for saving throws from evil monsters. Black dragons are certainly evil monsters. You're just going to delay a second. Oh, man. Yeah. Elric, I guess seeing as he didn't use a breath attack, you can take the fight to him. 18 damage. That's pretty darn good. Alright. Manual. This will hit everyone but Fella McGubbins, I think. It's hard to tell for sure. Okay. I mean, we're doing okay. They haven't used any huge attacks on us yet. Let's move down and cast Prayer here. Thanks, Fella McGubbins. I appreciate it. And we'll start attack. Maybe I should have just attacked them instead of buffing up, but we'll see. I assume these guys are going to be really hard to kill, but I haven't killed any dragons yet. 21 damage. That's what I want to see. All right, just enough to kill him. Well, that was good. One down. 19 damage. Frostbrand. Dragon Slayer. Fella McGubbins, that did sting a little bit there. Okay, the good news is we can hit them pretty easily, and they seem to take a lot of damage. So they're not the most dangerous dragons I've ever seen. It still hurt, but that was okay. That was okay. First dragon encounter. Oh, by the way, I guess I didn't show you guys. I was too excited to fight them. You know, black dragons. Apparently they're a thing in the bestiary, probably. Not the journal. Yeah, they were supposed to be in the journal. Here they are. So, black dragon, level 7. These powerful dragons breathe streams of acid and have powerful claw and bite attacks. I think mostly we're lucky that they just decided not to stream acid out on us, because then we may have all died. As it is, that was a good fight. Fair number of experience. No money. That's disappointing. You are at the edge of Hap. Will you enter? We're going to camp first and fix. And then I'm going to restore my spells. Rest for a day. And call it good. Okay. And then, of course, oops. Then, of course, I will save it. Because we just beat some black dragons, guys. That's got to count for something. Well, I suppose it has been like 30 minutes, so I suppose we'll save for the village of Hap for the next episode. Also, the end of my session for now. I'm going to look into the lost HP a little bit, and I'll consider changing that around, maybe. The game is a little bit buggy with how much HP it awards for levels up sometimes, so you never know what the game is thinking. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and have a great day, as always.